Am I on steroids? I hate when people go, oh, he's on steroids, he's cheating. You're not cheating because you still have to put in the work. What is good, YouTube? I am back with another video. This is going to be a little bit different than my other videos in the past. I know last year before, they're always me working out or something of that sense, pranking people at the gym, whatnot. But this year I want to focus more on trying to deliver things that are more beneficial to you and are going to help you maybe through things in life or anything you might be dealing with, because I know social media in general, Milo wants to join, but why is it blurry? Okay, there we go, it's clear. But what I was saying is, like, social media, that side of things, even my social media, sometimes it looks like, oh, I'm motivated, or oh, I enjoy going to the gym every single day, or my life's, you know, right on point, I have everything dialed in, and at the end of the day, I honestly don't. I was just talking to a friend the other night and telling him, like, people ask me for advice or like what they should do in life, and I'm just like, sometimes I don't even feel qualified to tell them, or, you know, I know what I do, it works for me, but at the same time I still have goals that I haven't reached and accomplished. So like, I could be giving you bad advice, but I think there's fundamentals that everyone should put into their life or start doing. It's going to help them out a lot. So I do know those are good things to do, but sometimes, like, where you should spend your money or what you should do, I don't really know, nor can I be like, this is the way to go, because there's so many ways to get where you want to go or what you want to do. This video is about, am I on steroids? I kind of want to address this topic because it's something I always hear. I've heard probably for the last 2 years maybe, and I don't want to come off sound like, oh, cocky, people think I'm on steroids. It's more of a video to talk about, am I on steroids? That's the real question.
Starting to get a bit shaky, you know? I mean, I'm a little bit weak.
Some of the things that go into that question, are you on steroids? By the way, Helimix Shaker Cups, code ISAACFIT for 50% off. So if you want one, use it. But let's get into the juicy stuff.
You are a meathead. A meathead, dead from the neck up. Meathead.
Alright, so Milo has decided to join us, and let's talk about it. So, no one's really, I mean, there's people that come up to me, or they make comments, act like I'm enhanced, or I'm on, say, juice, or say testosterone, SARMs, and it is a compliment, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's almost, to me, is offensive for the fact you're taking away from the fact that I put in hard work, the fact that, like, I go to the gym, I train, you know, some of you don't know how to train past failure. Some of you don't know how to even go to the gym constantly. I don't want to come off saying you're doing something wrong. It's more like, don't come at me and think I'm on steroids just because I might be benching something more than normal, or maybe benching, squatting, deadlifting more than like what you think I should be able to do naturally. In my opinion, I'm not doing any numbers that are like, wow, he's definitely on something, right? So like, my max on bench is 385. I squat 425, 435, and I just deadlifted 515. Conventional.
Gay!
Just kidding. I benched sumo, or squatted sumo. Oh, wow. I deadlifted sumo. There we go. Anyways, so none of those numbers to me are like, wow, he's definitely on something. Recovery is, I mean, sometimes for recovery it's like, I need almost 4 days before I go back and work out. Now I still go in and then I'll regret it sometimes. I'm like, man, I should probably take one more day off rest. So it's not like my recovery is anything amazing. And you know, in my opinion, there's a lot of things, if you know people that do steroids, and I have nothing against anyone that does steroids, right? I have some friends, people I know that are on stuff. The people that bother me are the people that lie about it. Those are the ones that drive me insane, because at the end of the day, you always will have these kids out there, especially newbies to the gym, or these kids that like they look at these influencers that say they're natural. And I know some people, you know, they say they're natural, but they're on testosterone. I mean, okay, you're natural, but you're also enhanced. You're taking something to speed up the process and help you, you know, say lift more, recover faster. So it's not even cheating. I hate when people go, oh, he's on steroids, he's cheating. You're not cheating, because you still have to put in the work. I get that. Like, you could run all the steroids in the world. If you don't put in that work and work hard, you're still not going to see the results. But if you're lying about it on social media and you always are saying I'm natural and you're not, you have these kids that, you know, they're going to think they can achieve that. And someday down the road, 3-4 years down the road, and they're like, man, I must not be working hard enough. Or like, what are they doing different than I'm doing? Oh, they're doing steroids. That's it. It's so obvious to tell. Sometimes it isn't. But at the end of the day, like, if you choose to go down that path of steroids, like, for me personally, I never want to do steroids. I never have done steroids. I've never even done SARMs. So like, you know, people are like, what do you take? Or what do you want? I want creatine and protein, bro. Okay? Like, that's what I take. I drink water, pre-workout. That's what I'm on. And the things that motivate me is probably what pushes me harder at the gym. You know, I have goals. I'm a very motivated person in reaching certain goals and stuff. But some days I'm not. Like, that's the thing. Like, yeah, you can be all motivated. Motivation only takes you so far. It's those days where, you know, you wake up tired, or you had a long day at work and it's like, I don't feel like going to the gym. But you have to go to the gym. And a lot of times just moving, getting to the gym, getting into your routine, working out, moving some kind of weight is going to make you feel better when you go home or you leave the gym. And I'm kind of going on a rant right now off of the steroid thing. But the thing about like me being motivated, me having goals, is like one of those things for me. It's like, okay, if I set something down, like I want to be able to accomplish this, it's going to be one of those reasons, another reason why I need to show up at the gym. For me, it's like, I like to plan things out and say, put it on like, just like writing out, say like a formula to solve a math problem. So like, okay, if I need to go to the gym for 4 months, I need to deadlift or squat these certain numbers to reach this PR. If I show up, I hit those numbers, then when it comes to that end of that month to hit that, I'm going to be prepared, ready to go. If you don't show up at all, just kind of like anything in life, you don't put in the work, you don't, you know, do some research, recovery, stretch. There's so much that goes into fitness, but anything with life, if you don't put in that time, if you don't put in, say you're trying to, you know, become a doctor, you're just trying to, you know, get your college degree. If you don't put in that time of studying, taking your test, all that stuff, you're probably not going to get a degree. It's an easy concept at the end of the day, you know, picking up weight, putting it down, but there's a lot that goes behind it. And I think sometimes, you know, these people that are out there saying to me, a lot of times they don't say it to me, like they'll make little comments, but I hear it from other people. And it does motivate me. Like any negative things like I hear like that, it motivates me just for the fact that, like, dude, I don't think I've ever, maybe a few girls have said stuff, but it's not only guys. But it's like, I look at you and it's like, dude, you've been going to the gym for the last 3 years and you haven't changed. You haven't, like, nothing has changed. You go in, you do the same exact thing. Okay, so like, if you want my opinion on how you can get stronger, bigger, change up your workout, push yourself harder, okay? You can only do so many reps of the same amount of thing, and your body's just going to get used to it, right? So like, same thing with kind of cardio. If you start running a mile right off the bat, you just keep running a mile, your body's going to get used to running a mile. And then if you want to lose any more weight, lose more fat, you're going to have to run more than a mile. You always got to push yourself. And if you aren't pushing yourself, you're not going to see those changes. You're not going to see improvements. I think a lot of people think, oh, if I jump on testosterone, if I jump on these roids and get real jacked, I'm gonna make all this money, or I'm gonna pick up all these chicks. Like, I've made more money than people I know that, and this isn't coming off cocky, it's just the facts at the end of the day. Like, I've made more money than people that I know that are running stuff or doing steroids. Not a lot of money in bodybuilding. Like, even like if you go compete in Mr. Olympia and you win that, like, the amount of money you win, you're putting right back into your body and recovery and stuff. All your money normally comes from sponsorships, you know, social media. Those are where you're gonna make your most money. And for me, I feel like I'm doing okay, doing what I'm doing. I don't I don't need to be any bigger. I mean, obviously I'd love to look like Chris Bumstead, right? The mental part of it, like there's days, sometimes I wonder, like, so I played sports all through high school. I could have went to college, played sports, but I kind of just wore out with sports and all that stuff, and I didn't really get any Division I offers. So I was like, screw it. I don't feel like going to college, putting all this time into playing Division II. Like what I'm into now kind of just happened. Like I didn't try to ever like, wow, dude, I would love to be an influencer. I don't even consider myself an influencer because I'm not. Nor do I really like that title. Oh, he's an influencer, right? I like to be real. At the end of the day, I don't want to come off as fake. I know sometimes some stuff you might see might look like, okay, it just doesn't look real. Some stuff, you have to kind of say right out ahead or plan it just so it's like not all over the place. Kind of like this video I'm making. It's like starting off working out and stuff to where I am now. Sometimes it is crazy to look back, just see about like the free supplements I've gotten, the companies I've got to work with. The free stuff I get every single month. It's like I'm just Isaac Drenning. Like I'm no one special. I think you always need to remember where you come from. Stay humble. I am truly blessed at the end of the day. I would love to turn this into a full-time career sometime. Getting jacked will not make you rich. A lot of times, people deal with, say, depression or mental stuff, and it's like, if I can like tell them like, just go to the gym, go walk, go for a run. Any kind of movement is going to be good for you. Just get to the gym. Give yourself something to work towards. Take your mind off of whatever you're dealing with in life. For me, when I'm in the gym for whatever, 2 hours a day, sometimes shorter than that, sometimes longer. But when I'm there to work out. Everything kind of goes off your mind. You're there to push weight. It's just such a good feeling to be in the gym, and it gives you something to do each day. If it wasn't for the gym, sometimes I'm like, I wonder what I'd do with my days. Like, would I just lay around? Would I get into video games? I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really want to find out. For this video, I am going to show you guys my recent max out day. Did not go well. I've been having a little bit of shoulder trouble. That's just from I believe, not warming up properly. I'm trying to focus a little bit more on that now. But yeah, max out day didn't go as well as I planned. I did reach a new PR on deadlift. I got 515. Previously it was like 503 or something. Did kilo plates. And squat, I failed I think 465, 455. But it was a pretty good fail. I did hit 405. And then on bench, I wanted my goal on bench is 405. I know this sounds like a lot of excuses. I'm not one to make excuses. And that's not what I'm trying to do here. It's kind of just let you know what was going on, give you some details, or inside scoop. But I'll be back in a month, and I'm gonna try to PR again, and then from there, you guys have to see what I'm about to do. But yeah, that's gonna be a wrap for this video. Hope you guys can get something from this, learn something. If you ever have any questions, you need to reach out to me. Reach out to me on Instagram or comment underneath here. I don't think there's messages on YouTube. Comments work. But yeah, my Instagram is going to be IsaacDoesFitness_. Check me out on there. I'm pretty active on there. Not as much active on YouTube. Going to try at least post one video a month on YouTube. And don't forget to follow, subscribe, comment, show all the love. I appreciate everything you guys do for me, have done for me, and support me. And hey, we're on the road to 100,000 subscribers.